Hi viewers, this is Sushma and you are watching English Grammar. In my previous videos, I have started the pronoun topic, that is the second part of speech, and I am going to continue the topic in this video. And you have one more interesting slide added in this video. Please do watch until the end of the session. Without further ado, we'll start the session. Before that, you have riddles to solve. Try to rack your brain and try to solve solve this riddle. And it is also related to the answer is also related to the pronoun topic. So, I am light as a feather, yet the strongest person cannot hold me for 5 minutes. What am I? I am going to answer this riddle at the end of the session. Please do watch until the end of the session. Now, yesterday I discussed the topics personal pronoun and reflexive pronoun. Now I am going to continue with the remaining types of pronouns. So, intensive pronoun or emphatic pronoun. What is intensive or emphatic pronoun? That intensifies. The name itself indicates intensifying the noun. We find them right after the noun. So we find right after the noun, or sometimes it can be at the end of the sentence. They actually intensify the noun. They usually end in self or cells. If the noun is singular, then you have to use self. If the noun is plural, you have to use cells. So for example, you have myself, herself, yourself, themselves, himself, itself, ourselves. These are the keywords for you. And I myself like to travel. There is no other person who is forcing you. You yourself. It means it is the person who is the person who is doing the job is I. That means that subject. She himself is her worst critic, and there is no other person who criticizes her. It is she himself. It means there is no other person included in this. Here the third example is he himself goes to work, and there is no other person dropping him or taking him to the office. So he himself goes to the office by bike or by bike or on foot. So she herself prepared lunch. No other person helped her, she herself. Only she helped herself. John bakes all the bread himself. So John bakes all the bread himself. It means he himself baked. No other person helped him. And you have to know the difference between emphatic and reflexive pronoun. Here emphatic means it actually emphasizes the noun, whereas in the reflexive pronoun you will see the difference now in my next slide. Reflexive pronoun, it means it reflects the subject. And it does not emphasize it. It reflects. Priya saw herself in the mirror. It means without the reflexive pronoun, it is not a grammatical term. It is not grammatically correct. She introduced herself to the principal. It means she did that job. Without this reflexive pronoun, it is meaningless. It means it is grammatically not correct. Whereas in this, you can remove the pronouns here. If you remove this, it is still grammatically correct. I like to travel. It is still grammatically correct sentence. So here also she himself is her worst critic. If you remove this himself, then it is grammatically correct sentence. She is her worst critic. This is the difference between reflexive pronoun and intensive or emphatic pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. We'll see what the indefinite means. The name itself indicates that it is indefinite. It means that it is not definite. It is not definite. Means it is not particular. Don't point to a particular noun. It does not point to a particular person or particular group. It means some. We have to understand that it is not correct. It is not certain. We are not sure of what the correct noun is. We use them when an object does not need to be specifically identified. We'll see the examples. Before that, we'll see what are the pronouns: few, everyone, all, some, anything, nobody. So these are the indefinite pronouns. We'll see examples. You will understand with these examples very well. So I asked her to buy me some fruit. We do not know the exact number. Some fruit. It can be any. It can be any fruit. It can be two fruits, three, or many. We do not mention the correct number. It means it is not certain. It means it is not certain. It is indefinite, not definite. Indefinite means not definite. Hari has few friends. We do not know. So here few means, always remember, few, a few, the few. There is difference among these. See, a few means it is almost nothing, almost zero. A few means some. You can assume some. The little also means some. These can be interchangeable, but you should not interchange these with few with a few or the few. So a few means some. The few means some more to that a few. So Hari has few friends. It means he has almost no friends. Everyone is expecting your arrival. It means everyone. We do not know. We do not have the exact persons. We do not have the exact noun. So everyone, all the persons. It is not definite. It is not definite that we are mentioning some people. It means we are mentioning some limited number, or we are mentioning particular number. She is nobody to me. So you can assume like she is nobody to me. It means nobody. She is nothing to me. So this is also an indefinite pronoun. So we'll see more. So relative pronoun. What is relative pronoun? It relates. The name itself indicates. It suggests that it is relative. It means it relates. It relates. What does it relate? Or use it to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. We'll see. To a noun or pronoun. Don't forget this. To a. So before that you have to know what the clause is. In my yesterday's video you learned what the phrase is. Phrase means group of words. It does not contain any subject or verb. Whereas the clause means it contains subject plus verb along with some phrase. It can contain a phrase too. So the clause should contain subject and verb. So we often see them when we need to add more information. These relative pronouns are used to add more information. We'll see the examples, you'll understand very clearly. So the pronouns are who, whom, which, whoever, whomever, whichever, that. We'll see the examples. The principal who appeared out of nowhere caught a student cheating during the examinations. So here who is the relative pronoun. Who, it is giving more information about this. More information. Who appeared out of nowhere. And I don't know which pair of shoes you want. It means it is giving more information. Which pair of shoes, which. So buy whichever dress you want. Whichever dress you want. Buy dress. If you want to add you want, then you may have to use whichever. So it means it is adding more to the information. No, not that one. So you can simply answer no, but why have you added this So it is because you are relating. It means you are adding more information to that. Here also the principle is enough. Why have you added this? Sorry. Who appeared out of nowhere? It is more information. So we'll see the next pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. Here also the name suggests that it demonstrates. It means it points out. It indicates something. So we'll see. So it normally indicates the closeness of or distance from the speaker. For example, this, that, those, these. If that is near, if the thing is near to you, then you have to use this or these. This is for plural form. These are plural forms, and these are singular forms. So these are the flowers I like the most, and those are those were my friends, and that is the best restaurant I have ever seen, and this rose is so beautiful. It's very beautiful, you can say. So we'll move forward. Examples, we'll see examples for the demonstrative pronoun. These are the flowers I bought. I bought from the market or from the nursery. Whatever you want to use, you can use. Those are the trees I planted. So those. This is a piece of cake. Sorry, it is cake. This is the piece of cake I baked. So this is the piece of cake. It is somebody is showing. This is a piece of cake I baked. Next, that is too high to climb. That peak is too high to climb. If you show that, if you are showing that is far away from you, then you have to use that. Next, we'll see more. Interrogative pronoun. What is interrogative? Here also the name itself indicates that interrogation. It means the questioning. So questioning pronouns, they are used to express a question. So we'll see what are the pronouns, interrogative pronouns: who, whom, which, what, whose, when, where. Now examples, we'll see the examples. Who is going to enlist first? What are you doing at this hour? Which of these do you like better? Whose sign is on the document? This document. Whom do you believe? Is it me or somebody else? We'll see one more, the last pronoun, reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal means reciprocating others. It means giving back. Mutual actions, expresses mutual actions. If you greet somebody, if you greet one, they also greet you. It means reciprocating each other. The pronouns are each other, one another. So if there are two persons involved in this, then you have to use each. And if more than two, you have to use one another. We'll see the examples. They shook their hands with each other. At the party or at any place, they shook their hands with each other. It means you can say friends here. Friends or anything you can use. Anything which involves two persons. This should involve two persons only. Only two persons. The boys pushed each other. Pushed each other. It means two boys, they were fighting and they pushed each other. The people in the party greeted one another, because the party is a place where more than two people come. Right? So old friends praised one another. So there might be more than two people. So you have used. There can be two also. Here you can also use, if old friends indicates only two persons, you can use each other. Here, if old friends indicates more than two persons, you can use one another. So always remember, each other is used for two people and one another is used for more than two people. So here you have the interesting thing. So you try to answer this practice session and you have to fill in with the appropriate pronoun, and I'll give you the answers tomorrow. Practice session. This is also you should be able to answer. I hope you will answer all the correct answers. So you keep the answers with you tomorrow. When I answer, you have to correct yourself. So now the answer for the riddle is your breath. You cannot hold how how much ever is strength is within you. You cannot hold it for 5 minutes. Of course, there are some people who can hold it for more than 5 minutes, but most of the people they do not hold it for 5 minutes, or even within minutes they cannot. If they cannot catch the, if they cannot get the air, they might get unconscious. So you see, it is also related to pronoun, right? So you can see your breath. Breath is a, so one thing here I have to mention, breath is a noun, and breathe and the pronunciation should also be different. Breathe is a verb. I breathe, we breathe, they breathe, but here it should be breath. Your breath, it means uh, the air we take in. It is the noun form here, and this is the verb form here. Thank you. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Please do click on the bell icon so that you'll get my next notifications. Thank you.